That is some great news for Team Volk. Hello, everybody. Welcome on into After TUF. I'm Charly Arnolt. With Team Volkanovsky finally getting into that win column, we're going to see if they can ride that momentum moving forward. We're going to speak to both Coach Volkanovsky and also the man who got the win, Brian Battle, to get a sense of just how important this win was for their team. Also, our reality guru and host of MTV's The Challenge, TJ Lavin, going to join us to dive deeper into the aspect of coach-fighter relationships that take place outside of the gym. But first, let's take a look at this deleted scene from episode 5 as Brian Battle was preparing for his upcoming fight. He certainly does not mince words on his feelings for not only his opponent, but the coaches as well. And let's welcome an episode 5 winner, the first for Team Volkanovsky. A big deal here, middleweight Brian Battle. So Brian, first off, congratulations. We're going to get to the fight itself in just a minute, but in that deleted scene that we just saw, you were really fired up. You were talking about Ortega and his coaches, and things felt a little bit tense. When did the bad blood towards the opposition begin, would you say?
Well, it's kind of weird.
I completely understand. I mean, it is a competition. You can't expect things to always be peachy keen. So, and not only that, but it was a really rough start for your team, losing the first 4 fights of the season. So did you feel any added pressure walking into the octagon knowing your team had yet to secure a victory? My jaw is wide open over here. Okay, before you go, though, I need to ask you about your nickname, Pooh Bear, and how he signifies the man that enters the cage, not Brian. So what can we expect the rest of the season from Pooh Bear? Also, I got to say, that's like a very affectionate nickname. It doesn't sound like the name of someone who enters the cage. So just talk about it all.
My Pooh Bear.
Luck moving forward, and since you're not in the octagon, I'll say, Brian, thank you so much for joining us tonight. But let's find out straight from the man himself as we now welcome in Coach Volkanovsky. Alex, your last pick of the competition just got your team's first win. So how does that register with you exactly?
Oh, finally. We did it. We broke this losing streak. So, we're
very talented on the show, but some of the fighters that you chose in the last 4 weeks, they did not translate into wins. So what do you say went wrong? Why was it that you went winless? Was it the matchups or just the lack of execution?
That's just the game.
The reason the show is so entertaining, we got the good vibes, but sometimes we have the bad vibes, which we hate to say it, but the drama can be a lot of fun. So now Team Volk heading into week 6, looking for win number 2. Alex, thank you so much, and good luck this upcoming week. TJ Lavin. TJ, tensions continue to mount between Volkanovsky and Ortega. How does this impact the dynamic between teams when the coaches have what you would call a very hard time coexisting with each other, because it's getting a little wild? It's also entertaining, and tonight we saw Brian Ortega come to the house to mix it up, play some friendly, competitive games with his team. So how important is it for the fighters to see their coach in an environment that's like this and more laid back than normal? And TJ, they were all having a grand time, but Mitch Raposo seemed to be getting rubbed the wrong way. So do you believe we're getting a glimpse of how constantly being around the same people can impact a competitor? Can see that, and we finally, something else we saw, Team Volk get their first win of the season, so the pressure seems to be up. Do you believe this is going to impact a team either way, positive or negative, and is the pressure actually gone? Talk about in that first round, we saw Lachinov walk down Battle with his hands by his side. It was absolutely absurd. TJ, you've been watching for a long time. Have you ever seen something like that?
For a reason. They're all badass.
Okay, so we all agree it's insane. TJ, as always, thank you so much. 4 years ago, at the age of 24, Torcios got his first UFC opportunity on Dana White's Contender Series. While he was unsuccessful back then, he has taken the time to get better and make the most of his second chance to live out his dream as a UFC fighter. Brett Okamoto has more. That's a very cool story. Brett, thank you so much. And everybody, that's all we got for right now. But tune in next Tuesday, 9 p.m. right here on ESPN Plus to catch all the Ultimate Fighter action, followed as always by this show, your favorite show, After TUF. So thanks for being here with us. I'm Charly Arnolt. I'll see all of you next week right here on After TUF. Plus, do not forget, you can hang with me each and every week on the First Take, Her Take podcast with new episodes dropping every Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts. See ya, everyone.